Hi, I recently did a parenting styles workshop where I taught three different ways that parents who parent it differently but want to work as a team, three different things that they could do. So I'm going to do some shorts to teach each one of those things so you can take away these ways of parenting as a team that are so important. And I wish I would have known these or at least practiced these when I was parenting. And I am going to use them as a grandparenting with my husband now. I wanted to share with you, um, I didn't use these in the workshop, but this, I use these with my clients, and it would be perfect to do with your spouse. But these cards, it's open right now, but you get a whole bunch of cards. I don't even know how many is it. 78 cards in here. And it's called Live Your Values deck. And so you get 78 of these cards. Each card is a different value. And I use it differently with my clients. But one of the techniques that you can do as parents to parent the same, even if you're divorced and you're co-parenting, if you at least get along enough with the other parent, then sit down and talk about what are the values that you have that you want to instill in your kids, that you want to have on your parenting team. And they can be different for everyone, but maybe it's stability, maybe it's respect, maybe it's creativity, maybe it's adventure, or one of the other 78 that are in this card deck. And I have no affiliation with this group. It's Lisa Congdon and is the one who created this deck, and then Andrea Nicolescu is probably the illustrator. Beautiful cards though, and very helpful in my business. I use them a lot. But even if you don't get those, just go Google a list of values, sit down with them, talk about what are 3 to 5 values that we really have as a couple and we want to instill into our kids, and talk about why those are so important. Then when you're parenting and one parent is doing something that you're like, oh, I don't really like that, or that doesn't really um, fit for the way I would do things, think about, is this bringing us forward? Is this bringing us towards that value that we both share? And if it is, even if it's not the way you would do it, then you have to give the other co-parent grace that they are doing it their way in moving you towards the same values, even if it's a different way, because that is difficult when things aren't going the way we think they should. But it is, if you're going towards these same values, it's okay if people are doing it differently. So that's one. And I want you to practice that. So the action item to do is sit down sometime this week with your co-parent, come up with 3 to 5 values that you share and that you want to instill in your kids, and then talk about how the things that you're doing in the parenting realm, how does that move you towards that value? I'll talk to you soon.